Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, well, a new update for Halo Infinite just dropped, and with it comes one brand new map. So, there were a few other maps included in matchmaking for the community playlists, but this is the only map that was officially included in the update. It is the only quote-unquote dev-made map, in that it's technically a Forge map, but it was made by devs instead. And it's the only one that's actually officially part of the game and not just part of a matchmaking playlist. So anyways, this is a very interesting Forge map, and as always, there are a few secrets and Easter eggs on these maps. So this map, in this kitchen area, and you can see where it is based on a call sign, as is tradition with a 343 map, there is a sandwich Easter egg on this map. And it's right here in the kitchen, and it's just sitting on that plate. And you can interact with the sandwich. Now on Slayer, when you interact with it, it does nothing. But in Infection, and maybe other game types, I'm not entirely sure, but in Forge it also works as well. But when you interacted with it in these game types, you just get like a pop-up on the screen that says sandwich. And that's it for the Easter egg. Nothing too crazy like on the previous map where you had a whole like forklift Easter egg and everything. But still cool that they kept with tradition and included some kind of sandwich Easter egg. The next thing on this map, not really a secret part of the map, but like you can activate these jets of fire here with that console there, and the jets they're not instant kill, but they will damage you quite a bit if you walk through it. So that's another cool little thing to add on the map. But it is not a secret, like I said, but it's a little interesting thing. Now the next thing, and this is arguably one of the cooler things I like about this map, is that when you go outside, the gravity is lower, and it's we haven't really had a map like this since Halo Reach with I forgot what the name of the map was, but it's the one set on the space station. I want to say, was it Anchor 9? I'm not sure. I think it had like another name to it, but yeah, you can feel free to correct me on the name of the map in the comments. But I don't think we've had a map like that since Halo Reach. I don't think Halo 4 had anything like that either. But nonetheless, it's a really cool thing, and I really like it when maps do stuff like that. In fact, I would like to see more games in general just have like multiplayer maps with like lower gravity or realistic gravity when they're on different planets. Speaking of other planets, the next interesting thing about this map is, so it is a space elevator, and the planet that it's connected to, well, let's get a closer look at that planet. It is really far out of bounds, so it took me a little bit to move the entire planet up into the map and shrink it down so we could see it. But once we shrunk it down, you can see that there's actually two planets, one on top of each other. And the one on top is kind of like a spherical disc shape, but mostly flat. And the one underneath it, well, this one, it is completely flat. So, yeah. I guess, once again, 343, just like with their Halo 5 maps, you know, I did some videos on these in the past of what their planets look like in the distance, but I guess 343 really believes in flat planets, or at least spherical disk planets. No, in all seriousness, like, it makes sense that this is why they did it in Forge, and a lot of, like, moons and planets and skyboxes are going to be flat anyways. But what is interesting is that there's a third moon, or planet, out here in the distance, and this one is so far out that it took me quite a while to bring it in. Like, I had to speed up the video like 32 times to to make this like a reasonable amount of time. But now that I brought it in, this one really far out moon or planet, whatever it is, it's probably a moon, but it is actually a sphere. Ironically enough, like the actual planet that the space elevator is connected to, or the actual two planets. Now that you've seen that there's two layers to it. They're both like mostly flat, but this moon out here is actually a sphere, and that's kind of unexpected because, you know, they didn't really have to make it a sphere, I guess, because it's you wouldn't have really noticed. It's so far out of the map, but yeah, there you guys have it. It's a interesting combination of flat planets and spherical moons. Which I believe is actually what the actual flat Earth theory is. Like, the Earth itself is flat, but like the moons in orbit are actually spheres. So it's very interesting that they went with that. But anyways, there you guys have it. Those are the main secrets and Easter eggs and cool features of this map. There might be other things I might have missed. If there's anything I missed, just let me know in the comments down below. But aside from that, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like. Leave your other thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.